Hello everyone. Um, I'm really still sick, so yeah. Tonight was really boring. My uncle and his son and his other son and his son's friend came over. Oh my god, I hate my cousin's friend. He's just such a little bitch. And he's fat. It's fine if he's fat. It's just boring. He's one of those snooty people where you can tell, like, if he doesn't like you, he won't respond, or he'll like give quick answers. Douchebag, douchebag. Not only that, is every time my uncle comes over with my cousins, it's like a Seinfeld episode when they come over. They just start talking about something, and then they start talking about something, and then it just escalates out of nowhere. It's hard for me to explain this while I'm sick because I don't have any energy. But he talks to my grandma and says, "Oh, your phone needs space?" And then my cousin takes out his phone. "How much space does my phone have?" Then my other cousin takes his phone out. "How much space does my phone have?" And then my cousin's friend takes his phone out. "How much space does my phone have?" I'm like, dude, you guys are boring. You guys are really boring. Everyone at the table, my uncle, his two sons, and the son's friend, were all looking at their phones to see how much space they had. Because making fun of someone else proves how manly you are, right? Right, you guys? Right? I was just silent the whole time because I didn't give a shit about anything that was happening there. I was just waiting for everyone to leave. It's honestly like really hard to have an actual conversation with my cousins if their dad is around. Their dad just makes it so much of where uh, you have to insult people to be manly. He'll throw an insult at his dad. He'll laugh. He'll throw an insult at my cousin. He'll laugh. The only one I find slight not stupid is the youngest cousin because he is different than his brothers. Yeah. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know. My uncle brought up how gun laws are changing and how he wants to get out of California as soon as possible. If you didn't hear that, my uncle at the dinner table, like, abruptly told all of us how he feels about gun laws. I'm like, okay, that's great. I don't care. So then I just kept thinking, I already knew gun laws were changing because my friend tells me, but it did make me think more that I have to get out of America, like, soon, fast. But, like, the thing is, I do want to promote my book. I do want to start a business, but those things in America very soon won't be able to happen anymore because America is going to be so overrun by technology, martial law, and stupid people. My uncle even said that this America's full of stupid people, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. That is incredibly true. Um, He wants to move to Kansas. I think he said Kansas? Texas. I think he said Texas. But I believe Texas is one of the marked states for FEMA camps. My grandma's watching a YouTube video. I can hear it. Whenever my grandma will get a YouTube video in her email, she'll turn the volume all the way up to max. Hold on. Interesting music. I don't know if you heard that, but I think that would drive me crazy. Blasting music, really bad music, on your iPad while listening to television. It would kind of destroy my senses. Well, one, music in general changes your brain waves. You listen to aggressive music, it makes you aggressive. You listen to happy music, it makes you feel more happy. Certain music and tones stimulate dopamine and serotonin. And TV puts your brain in alpha waves, which is the brain wave of accepting new information more easily. So those two things at the same time just mess you up, make you kind of a zombie. Like, you won't know what is going on around you. Oh, by the way, I saw an alien tonight. I swear to God that had to be an alien. I was at the park, it was like really dark. And this short thing that was like the size of a kid ran really fast. There was a shadow of it. It ran really fast through the lawn of the school that I went to tonight. It was like, and it didn't even look like it had legs. It was moving so fast. It looked like it was just gliding on thin air. It was strange. Then I walked back around again. Like, for the past probably, I want to say 4 days, not a week. 4 days, my senses have been increasing. Like, I'm able to tell if there's a car like 5 streets away from me, moving, coming towards me. I was able to move out of the way automatically tonight before a car was even behind me. And that's not all. I mean, yeah. I just want to bring this up. Zodiac signs play a role in your personality, but your parents or your grandparents, you can get their genes. Like, you can get their habits, what they do, even if they're a different sign than you. I just want to put that out there. I always wondered why I was so strange growing up, and now I'm still growing. Well, I talked to my dad tonight, and my dad is just so strange. He isn't strange when he's around people because he has anxiety about that, so he's really quiet. Especially certain family, he's quiet, but when he's alone or with people he's comfortable with, he's so weird. Like, he called me today and he's like, "Oh, how you doing, little boy?" He talks in like an Asian voice to me, and I'm like, I see why I'm so strange. My ex-girlfriends once said that your zodiac sign genetically goes into the kid. And I said, how about you just your genes and who you are, your genetic makeup? That's what goes into the kid. I guess you can say it was your zodiac sign from your parents mixing together. But I've looked that up and I've tried to find things on that and I can't. Um, I had a dream last night about telekinesis and it felt so real that I tried to do it in the morning. if I when I do learn telekinesis, because it's one of the things on my bucket list. It's not top priority, but I mean my senses are increasing. Like I can move extremely fast, not when I want to, but if something's coming towards me or something drops, I can catch it just by instinct. I mean, I don't try to. My body automatically moves and grabs it. Um, uh, Sorry, I'm gonna have to end this soon. I gotta go to bed. I just wanna end it with this. Nothing in this world will ever make you manly. If you're born with a dick, you're a guy. If you're born with a vagina, you're a girl. If you feel like the other sex, become the other sex. Nothing you say or do will make you a man. I hate people who say, be a man, or don't you want to be a man, or that's man, this is manly, that isn't. The only reason we think that way is because of the toy industry. It wasn't the toy only, but the toy industry is one of the big players. This is manly, this is not. Our society tells us what is manly and what isn't. Guns, manly. Rapes, manly. Lawnmowers, manly. Basketball, yeah. Football, manly. Sports, manly. Just in general, sports. So if anyone in society goes against those rules of what's this and what's that, we're made fun of or mocked. If my son ever played with a Barbie, I'd say fine, play with a Barbie. I'm not going to make fun of my kid because they're not doing something that's completely manly. It shows how much the parent is not insecure if they don't make fun of something smaller than them. If you have a parent or a step parent that's picking on you in any way, it's because they're insecure about their own self. And the person who made them insecure, they never talked to about it. I I'm glad. I'm going to say this only once in my life. I am glad my dad is my dad and my mom is my mom. Because if I grew up with my uncle and him being my dad, I'd probably kill myself. He teases his own kids. They say Virgos, I don't know if you're a certain sign and you know a Virgo. The only reason Virgos have kids is to show off what they buy for them, show off what schools they go to, show off uh, what clothes they buy for their kids. Virgos are 100% show offs. They want to look good, so they send their kids to a good school. They want to be able to talk about their kids and what their kids accomplished and how you help. They don't care about the actual person. Virgos don't care about their kids. From what I've seen, I mean, my aunt has two kids with autism, bad autism, and she sent them to multiple psychiatrists. But if you ever ask her about anything, she'll make jokes about her kids. Like, I mean, from what I've seen growing up with Matt, Stephen, and Chris, and the sad thing is, manipulative parents will purposely say, I like this kid more to piss off the other kid, so the other kid tries to impress the parent more. That doesn't work with me. If you try to compare me to someone else, like my sister, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to be like, sorry. Because you will never be the person that they are comparing you to. You will never be that person because you're someone else. Ooh, yeah. You think a different way, you live a different way. There's no point in trying to impress someone your whole entire life. A manipulative person will pretty much tell you, well, I'm supporting you, and without me, you can't have a life, or you won't be able to do anything. That's a manipulative person. Then you should avoid those people. I live with two manipulative people. But I've gotten used to them enough to where I can keep living here until I finally have enough money to move out. So yeah, be nice to your kids. And don't choose favorites. If you don't like one kid and you like the other kid more, let that kid have distance. If he wants distance, let him have distance. But do never, never compare one kid to the other one right in front of their face. It's rude and mean. Yet my uncle does it to his kids all the time. I wouldn't know all the time because I don't live with them, but every time I've seen him he'll bring up my other cousin, and he'll talk about how great he is in front of his son. It's like, why? Why do you do this? It's heartless. It just causes grudges and jealousy. It's fucked up. You're fucked up. That's fucked up. Be a good parent. Love your kids for however they come out. Don't try to change them into what you want them to be. I don't know how many times I've seen, don't you just hate this when someone will, like, tell you, shh, not to swear. They'll go, like, shh, don't swear. But then they'll say, like, the F word 3 times. And it's okay because they're a parent or they're older than you. How does that make any sense? It doesn't. I've seen more than enough times my uncle squeeze my cousin's wrist when he says something he doesn't like. That's abuse. That is passive aggressive abuse. If someone's going to abuse me, do it directly. Do not do it passive aggressively, because if you hit your kid because they did something that you didn't approve of, don't do it with a smile on your face and then hurt them, because that completely confuses the person. You're confusing the person. Especially if you don't act angry, but you do something aggressive. That's worse than just being direct. I mean, I live with two very passive-aggressive people. My step-grandpa kept slamming each door so I wouldn't be able to sleep last night. But you know what I do? I deal with it until I can finally move out and never talk to them ever again. Ever. Good night, everyone. Hope this helped. Hope you can relate to this. Share this video.